This is what happens to your body when you drink alcohol in hot weather. Good news, warm weather fans, summer is very nearly here. And we here at metro.co.uk frankly can't wait. Not only is the new season on the horizon, but spring has been pretty good to us too. Granted, it's hardly been tropical, but anything above 10°C is considered balmy for this damp little island. And when the sun finally does come out, there is little better than sipping on a nice cold pint while basking in the heat. But what happens to our bodies when we do drink alcohol in the heat, and is it dangerous to do so? We spoke to Dr. Andrew Thornber, Chief Medical Officer at Now Patient, to find out how this summer bender could end up becoming more than a hangover and some regrets. We're sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but while it may seem like a good idea to have a cold beer to cool down, drinking too much of the sweet ambrosia can make you dehydrated. And dehydration can lead to confusion, lethargy and problems with your breathing and heart rate. So perhaps it wasn't a killer hangover that you were suffering from after all, it really was dehydration. Yes, another potentially dangerous effect of drinking too much alcohol in the sun. Dr. Thornber tells us that boozing in the heat can massively affect your core body temperature, which can cause a whole host of problems later on if left unchecked. He said, usually the sweat we produce when we get hot keeps us cool when it evaporates from the surface of our skin. However, on extremely hot days, or when we overexert ourselves, this system can fail, and body temperature can start to climb to dangerous levels. This leads to heat stroke or exhaustion. Unsurprisingly, your entire body will be impacted by that 12-hour summer bender you decided to go on over the weekend. Alcohol will affect your brain, liver, stomach, colon and your heart. So it may be wise to just sit out some sessions if you value your internal organs functioning at all. Dr. Thornber says drinking when the heat is less intense is a wise move, so advises that people should start around early evening as the sun starts to set. And the worst time of day? Around 12:03 p.m., because this is when the sun is at its highest and hottest. Mad dogs and Englishmen, eh? Drink more water, unfortunately. Dr. Thornber reckons we should drink glasses of H20 or soft drinks in between pints to prevent dehydration and alleviate a hangover. Also, he advises that people sit in a shady area and drink at a steady pace. So that means no drinking games, and definitely don't start the session with an eating is cheating mentality. Not that we've ever done that, of course. And now it's hit you? That monumental hangover which has left you sweating and shaking and made you promise you'll never drink again. That is, until the next time anyway. But how can we banish the steam and start to feel human again? Well, it differs from person to person, but because alcohol is a diuretic, which means it encourages kidneys to lose extra fluid, Dr. Thornber says you should drink plenty of water and fresh juice for the vitamins. Also, take a painkiller and dose up on antacid to settle your stomach, munch on a banana or kiwi for the potassium if you can handle it, and drink a rehydration treatment sachet, Resolve, to replace lost minerals and salt. More, is it okay to diagnose yourself with a mental health issue? More, 1 million NHS workers will get a 6.5% pay rise over 3 years.